we are Victoria and Sarah in FT1B. Today, I'm going to talk about global warming with Sarah. First, I will talk about what global warming is. Global warming is a phenomenon in which the Earth becomes too hot because of the increase of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases such as CO2 makes
Okay, continue.
Makes temperature rise due to the greenhouse effect. CO2 traps the Earth's heat radiation and reflects the heat back to the Earth. So, the Earth's temperature is closely connected with the increase of CO2. Now, I introduce the consequences of global warming. First of all, there is a threat to the ecosystem. For example, the population of polar bear is decreasing because the weather is getting warmer. If polar bears disappear, the ecosystem will be destroyed because if polar bear become extinct, polar bear's natural enemy will also be affected. And animals that feed on the polar bear may increase a lot. So, when the population of polar bear decreases, it will also affect people. It's not just the polar bear's problem. Animals which are very sensitive to temperature are also endangered because of the hot weather. The second consequence is the increase of floods. When the glaciers melt, large countries such as Bangladesh will become flooded. Many people lose their lives because of floods, and these floods will become more and more serious. Then, in the future, this country may even sink completely, and we may not be able to see countries like Bangladesh on the map anymore. The third problem is desertification. Many plants are dying because of the hot weather. As I mentioned before, if one creature disappears, the ecosystem will be also affected. So, global warming is one of the most important problems to us, and we must solve this problem. For the last part of my speech, I'll tell you about one reason of global warming. The main reason is increase of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are gases such as methane gas, CO2, etc. A big source of methane is many animals' fart. The biggest culprit is ruminants. These animals are herbivores and they ruminate. This process makes methane gas. A typical example of ruminants is the cow, and they cause global warming. Therefore, reducing animals' fart is one of the solutions to solve global warming.
Now, let me tell you about the second source of greenhouse gases. Do you know about the second industrial revolution? The world has been developed a lot as a result of the revolution. There were so many discoveries, but the most important one was the discovery of fossil fuels. Throughout the Industrial Revolution, many new factories and machines have been generated, and people ran them without rest. England was the main country in the revolution and called the country of factories because of their manufactories. As a result, a lot of greenhouse gases were generated. The problem doesn't end here. The world continued to develop more and more, creating machines such as cars and air conditioners. Today, people also love lots of trees to make factories and all the many buildings. The greenhouse gases has been increasing and ozone is being destroyed, so the Earth's temperature is getting higher as a result. Then, why is the decrease of trees causing global warming? You might know that trees breathe in CO2 and breathe out oxygen. Trees change the CO2 that causes global warming to oxygen. A tree can also decrease the temperature and even increase the humidity of the earth. The increase of humidity is good for our earth because we can prevent the desertification. The earth is getting drier, so we can stop and prevent the desertification by planting more trees. Therefore, trees are very important, and the decrease of trees may be one of the most serious causes of global warming. Next, I'll talk about the solutions for global warming. Many countries all around the world are trying to stop global warming. It seems difficult, but we can stop global warming too. Every individual in the world needs to make an effort to stop global warming too. As a first step, we can start by not using disposable products such as disposable cup. Using of disposable products is bad for our environment because they don't rust easily. We have to use public transportation such as buses and subways instead of private cars, and ride a bike when you travel to near places. Also, we can use electric cars or hybrid cars. They move by electricity, so we don't have to consume fossil fuels, which cause air pollution. We can also use fans instead of air conditioners. Always turn off lights and pull out the plugs. Did you know that large amounts of trash are also cause of global warming? When we burn trashes to get rid of them, CO2 generated. So, we have to decrease the amount of trash and recycle more. Also, we have to save water in our daily lives. Global warming is a serious problem. Experts say by 2070, the Earth will melt down almost up to 50%, and Himalaya's glaciers will be gone by 2100. We should try hard to slow down and stop global warming altogether to protect our world. Thank you for listening to our presentation for a long time.